like chocolate. Great for desserts, such as cakes, and with yogurt. Brazilians love the chocolate-flavored juice of this fruit. Jabuticaba. Looks like a grape. Eat them within 3 days of picking for a sweet flavor. After they get sour, use them for making jams, jellies, and cakes. Pitanga. Comes in 2 varieties, red and green. Use the sweet red one for making cakes. The sour green one is only for jams and jellies. Baruti. Orange inside, similar to a peach or a mango. Tastes very sweet, melts in your mouth. Best for ice cream, cakes, and jams. Abermouth University Library. Open from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. 2022 handout. Library card. Your student ID card is also your library card and photocopy card. It is in your welcome pack. Borrowing books. You can borrow a maximum of 8 books at one time for 7 days. To check books out, go to the information desk, which is on the first floor. If books are not returned by the due date, you will not be allowed to borrow library books again for 3 days from the day the books are returned. Using computers. Computers with internet connections are in the computer workstations by the main entrance on the first floor. Students may bring their own laptop computers and tablets into the library, but may use them only in the study area on the second floor. Students are asked to work quietly, and also not to reserve seats for friends. Library orientations. On Tuesdays at 10 a.m., 20-minute library orientations are held in the reading room on the third floor. Talk to the information desk staff for details. Comments from past students. The library orientation was really good. The materials were great, too. The study area can get really crowded. Get there as early as possible to get a seat. The Wi-Fi inside the library is quite slow, but the one at the coffee shop next door is good. By the way, you cannot bring any drinks into the library. The staff at the information desk answered all my questions. Go there if you need any help. On the ground floor there are some TVs for watching the library's videos. When watching videos, you need to use your own earphones or headphones. Next to the TVs there are photocopiers. Do you like animals? The UK is known as a nation of animal lovers. 2 in 5 UK homes have pets. This is lower than in the US, where more than half of homes have pets. However, Australia has the highest percentage of homes with pets. Why is this so? Results of a survey done in Australia give us some answers. Pet owners mention the following advantages of living with pets. The love, happiness, and friendship pets give 90%. The feeling of having another family member, over 60% of dog and cat owners. The happy times pets bring. Most owners spend 3 to 4 hours with their fur babies every day, and around half of all dog and cat owners let their pets sleep with them. One disadvantage is that pets have to be cared for when owners go away. It may be difficult to organize care for them. 25% of owners take their pets on holidays or road trips. These results suggest that keeping pets is a good thing. On the other hand, since coming to Japan, I have seen other problems such as space, time, and cost. Still, I know people here who are content living in small flats with pets. Recently, I heard that little pigs are becoming popular as pets in Japan. Some people take their pigs for a walk, which must be fun, but I wonder how easy it is to keep pigs inside homes. Contest. Name a baby giraffe. Let's welcome our newest animal to the city zoo. A healthy baby giraffe was born on May 26 at the city zoo. He's already walking and running around. He weighs 66 kilograms and is 180 centimeters tall. Your mission is to help his parents, Billy and Noel, pick a name for their baby. How to enter? Click on the link here to submit your idea for his name and follow the directions. Enter here. Names are accepted starting at 12 a.m. on June 1st until 11:59 p.m. on June 7th. Watch the baby giraffe on the live web camera to help you get ideas. Right pointing arrow live web camera. Each submission is $5. All money will go towards feeding the growing baby giraffe. Contest schedule. June 8th. The zoo staff will choose 5 finalists from all the entries. These names will be posted on the zoo's website by 5 p.m. June 9th. How will the parents decide on the winning name? Click on the live stream link between 11 a.m. and 12 p.m. to find out. Live stream. Check our website for the winning name after 12 p.m. Prizes. All 5 contest finalists will receive free one-day zoo passes valid until the end of July. The one who submitted the winning name will also get a special photo of the baby giraffe with his family, as well as a private night safari tour. Emily Sampson. Monday the 5th of July, 8 p.m. On the first 2 Sundays in July every year, there is an intercultural event in Winsfield called A Slice of Japan. I had a chance to go there yesterday. It is definitely worth visiting. There were many authentic food stands called yutai, hands-on activities, and some great performances. The yutai served green tea ice cream, takoyaki, and yakitori. I tried green tea ice cream and takoyaki. The takoyaki was especially delicious. You should try some. I saw 3 performances. One of them was a rakugo comedy given in English. Some people were laughing, but somehow I didn't find it funny. It may be because I don't know much about Japanese culture. For me, the other 2, the taiko and the koto, were the highlights. The taiko were powerful, and the koto was relaxing. I attended a workshop and a cultural experience, which were fun. In the workshop, I learned how to make onigiri. Although the shape of the one I made was a little odd, it tasted good. The nagashi somen experience was really interesting. It involved trying to catch cooked noodles with chopsticks as they slid down a bamboo water slide. It was very difficult to catch them. If you want to experience a slice of Japan, this festival is for you. I took a picture of the flyer. Check it out. Attempting the 3 Peaks Challenge. Last September, a team of 12 of us, 10 climbers and 2 minibus drivers, participated in the 3 Peaks Challenge, which is well known for its difficulty among climbers in Britain. The goal is to climb the highest mountain in Scotland, Ben Nevis, in England, Scafell Pike, and in Wales, Snowdon, within 24 hours, including approximately 10 hours of driving between the mountains. To prepare for this, we trained on and off for several months and planned the route carefully. Our challenge would start at the foot of Ben Nevis and finish at the foot of Snowdon. We began our first climb at 6 o'clock on a beautiful autumn morning. Thanks to our training, we reached the summit in under 3 hours. On the way down, however, I realized I had dropped my phone. Fortunately, I found it with the help of the team, but we lost 15 minutes. We reached our next destination, Scafell Pike, early that evening. After 6 hours of rest in the minibus, we started our second climb full of energy. As it got darker, though, we had to slow down. It took 4.5 hours to complete Scafell Pike. Again, it took longer than planned, and time was running out. However, because the traffic was light, we were right on schedule when we started our final climb. Now we felt more confident we could complete the challenge within the time limit. Unfortunately, soon after we started the final climb, it began to rain heavily and we had to slow down again. It was slippery and very difficult to see ahead. At 4:30 a.m., we realized that we could no longer finish in 24 hours. Nevertheless, we were still determined to climb the final mountain. The rain got heavier and heavier, and 2 members of the team decided to return to the minibus. Exhausted and miserable, the rest of us were also ready to go back down, but then the sky cleared, and we saw that we were really close to the top of the mountain. Suddenly, we were no longer tired. Even though we weren't successful with the time challenge, we were successful with the climb challenge. We had done it. What a feeling that was. New to Robinson University, posted by Len at 4:51 p.m. on August 4, 2021. Getting ready for college. Do you need some home appliances or electronics, but don't want to spend too much money? There's a great store close to the university called Secondhand. It sells used goods such as televisions, vacuum cleaners, and microwaves. A lot of students like to buy and sell their things at the store. Here are some items that are on sale now. Most of them are priced very reasonably, but stock is limited, so hurry. Second-hand sale for new students. Television $250 2016 model 50-in. Rice cooker $40 2018 model W11-in, XD 14-in, XH 8-in. Microwave 2019 model $85 1.1 cu, featuring 900 watts. Vacuum cleaner 2017 model $30 W9-in, XL 14-in, XH 12-in. Kettle 2018 model $5.10. Purchasing used goods is eco-friendly. Plus, by buying from second-hand you'll be supporting a local business. The owner is actually a graduate of Robinson University. Welcome to Robinson University, posted by Cindy at 11:21 a.m. on August 5, 2021. Are you starting at Robinson University soon? You may be preparing to buy some household appliances or electronics for your new life. You're going to be here for 4 years, so buy your goods new. In my first year, I bought all of my appliances at a shop selling used goods near the university because they were cheaper than brand new ones. However, some of them stopped working after just 1 month, and they did not have warranties. I had to replace them quickly and could not shop around, so I just bought everything from one big chain store. I wish I had been able to compare the prices at 2 or more shops beforehand. The website called save4honestu.com is very useful for comparing the prices of items from different stores before you go shopping. The following table compares current prices for the most popular new items from 3 big stores. Note that warranties are available for all items. So, if anything stops working, replacing it will be straightforward. Value Saver provides 1-year warranties on all household goods for free. If the item is over $300, the warranty is extended by 4 years. Great Buy provides 1-year warranties on all household goods, and students with proof of enrollment at a school get 10% off the prices listed on the table above. Warranties at cut price are not provided for free. You have to pay $10 per item for a 5-year warranty. Things go fast. Don't wait or you'll miss out. Philo Taylor Farnsworth, 1906-1971. Who invented television? It is not an easy question to answer. In the early years of the 20th century, there was something called a mechanical television system, but it was not a success. Inventors were also competing to develop an electronic television system, which later became the basis of what we have today. In the US, there was a battle over the patent for the electronic television system, which attracted people's attention because it was between a young man and a giant corporation. This patent would give the inventor the official right to be the only person to develop, use, or sell the system. Philo Taylor Farnsworth was born in a log cabin in Utah in 1906. His family did not have electricity until he was 12 years old, and he was excited to find a generator, a machine that produces electricity, when they moved into a new home. He was very interested in mechanical and electrical technology, reading any information he could find on the subject. He would often repair the old generator and even changed his mother's hand-powered washing machine into an electricity-powered one. One day, while working in his father's potato field, he looked behind him and saw all the straight parallel rows of soil that he had made. Suddenly, it occurred to him that it might be possible to create an electronic image on a screen using parallel lines, just like the rows in the field. In 1922, during the spring semester of his first year at high school, he presented this idea to his chemistry teacher, Justin Tallman, and asked for advice about his concept of an electronic television system. With sketches and diagrams on blackboards, he showed the teacher how it might be accomplished, and Tallman encouraged him to develop his ideas. On September 7, 1927, Farnsworth succeeded in sending his first electronic image. In the following years, he further improved the system so that it could successfully broadcast live images. The U.S. government gave him a patent for this system in 1930. However, Farnsworth was not the only one working on such a system. A giant company, RCA Radio Corporation of America, also saw a bright future for television and did not want to miss the opportunity. They recruited Vladimir Zworykin, who had already worked on an electronic television system and had earned a patent as early as 1923. Yet, in 1931, they offered Farnsworth a large sum of money to sell them his patent, as his system was superior to that of Zworykin's. He refused this offer, which started a patent war between Farnsworth and RCA. The company took legal action against Farnsworth, claiming that Zworykin's 1923 patent had priority even though he had never made a working version of his system. Farnsworth lost the first 2 rounds of the court case. However, in the final round, the teacher who had copied Farnsworth's blackboard drawings gave evidence that Farnsworth did have the idea of an electronic television system at least a year before Zworykin's patent was issued. In 1934, a judge approved Farnsworth's patent claim on the strength of handwritten notes made by his old high school teacher, Tallman. Farnsworth died in 1971 at the age of 64. He held about 300 U.S. and foreign patents, mostly in radio and television, and in 1999, Time magazine included Farnsworth in Time 100, the most important people of the century. In an interview after his death, Farnsworth's wife Pem recalled Neil Armstrong's moon landing being broadcast. Watching the television with her, Farnsworth had said, "Pem, this has made it all worthwhile." His story will always be tied to his teenage dream of sending moving pictures through the air and those blackboard drawings at his high school. When does the day begin for you? When asked, "Are you a morning person?" some reply, "No, I'm a night owl." Such people can concentrate and create at night. At the other end of the clock, a well-known proverb claims, "The early bird catches the worm," which means that waking early is the way to get food, win prizes, and reach goals. The lark is a morning singer, so early birds, the opposite of owls, are larks. Creatures active during the day are diurnal, and those emerging at night are nocturnal. Yet another proverb states, early to bed, early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise. Larks may jump out of bed and welcome the morning with a big breakfast, while owls hit the snooze button, getting ready at the last minute, usually without breakfast. They may have fewer meals, but they eat late in the day. Not exercising after meals can cause weight gain. Perhaps larks are healthier. Owls must work or learn on the lark schedule. Most schooling occurs before 4 p.m., so young larks may perform certain tasks better. Business deals made early in the day may make some larks wealthier. What makes one person a lark and another an owl? One theory suggests preference for day or night has to do with time of birth. In 2010, Cleveland State University researchers found evidence that not only does a person's internal clock start at the moment of birth, but that those born at night might have lifelong challenges performing during daytime hours. Usually, their world experience begins with darkness. Since traditional study time and office work happen in daylight, we assume that day begins in the morning. People asleep are not first in line, and might miss chances. Does everyone follow the system of beginning days in the morning? The Jewish people, an approximately 6,000-year-old religious group, believe a day is measured from sundown until the following sundown from eve to eve. Christians continue this tradition with Christmas Eve. The Chinese use their system of 12 animals not only to mark years, but to separate each 2-hour period of the day. The hour of the rat, the first period, is from 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. Chinese culture also begins the day at night. In other words, ancient customs support how owls view time. Research indicates owls are smarter and more creative. So, perhaps larks are not always wiser. That is to say, larks win, healthy, and sometimes, wealthy, but they may lose, wise. In an early report, Richard D. Roberts and Patrick C. Kylonen state that owls tend to be more intelligent. A later, comprehensive study by Francis Prekel, for which Roberts was one of the co-authors, came to the same conclusion. It is not all good news for owls, though. Not only can schoolwork be a challenge, but they may miss daytime career opportunities and are more likely to enjoy the bad habits of nightlife, playing at night while larks sleep. Nightlife tends to be expensive. A University of Barcelona study suggests larks are precise, seek perfection, and feel little stress. Owls seek new adventures and exciting leisure activities, yet they often have trouble relaxing. Can people change? While the results are not all in, studies of young adults seem to say no, we are hardwired. So, as young people grow and acquire more freedom, they end up returning to their lark or owl nature. However, concerns arise that this categorization may not fit everyone. In addition to time of birth possibly being an indication, a report published in Nature Communications suggests that DNA may also affect our habits concerning time. Other works focus on changes occurring in some people due to aging or illness. New research in this area appears all the time. A study of university students in Russia suggests that there are 6 types, so owls and larks may not be the only birds around. Recycling plastic. What you need to know. The world is full of various types of plastic. Look around, and you will see dozens of plastic items. Look closer and you will notice a recycling symbol on them. In Japan, you might have seen the first symbol in figure 1 below, but the United States and Europe have a more detailed classification. These recycling symbols look like a triangle of chasing pointers, or sometimes a simple triangle with a number from 1 to 7 inside. This system was started in 1988 by the Society of the Plastics Industry in the US, but since 2008 it has been administered by an international standards organization, ASTM, American Society for Testing and Materials International. Recycling symbols provide important data about the chemical composition of plastic used and its recyclability. However, a plastic recycling symbol on an object does not always mean that the item can be recycled. It only shows what type of plastic it is made from and that it might be recyclable. Figure 1. Plastic recycling symbols. So, what do these numbers mean? One group numbers 2, 4, and 5 is considered to be safe for the human body, while the other group numbers 1, 3, 6, and 7 could be problematic in certain circumstances. Let us look at the safer group first. High-density polyethylene is a recycled type 2 plastic and is commonly called HDPE. It is non-toxic and can be used in the human body for heart valves and artificial joints. It is strong and can be used at temperatures as low as 40 degrees Celsius and as high as 100 degrees Celsius. HDPE can be reused without any harm and is also suitable for beer bottle cases, milk jugs, chairs, and toys. Type 2 products can be recycled several times. Type 4 products are made from low-density polyethylene (LDPE). They are safe to use and are flexible. LDPE is used for squeezable bottles and bread wrapping. Currently, very little Type 4 plastic is recycled. Polypropylene PP, a Type 5 material, is the second most widely produced plastic in the world. It is light, non-stretching, and has a high resistance to impact, heat, and freezing. It is suitable for furniture, food containers, and polymer banknotes such as the Australian dollar. Only 3% of Type 5 is recycled. Now let us look at the second group, Types 1, 3, 6, and 7. These are more challenging because of the chemicals they contain or the difficulty in recycling them. Recycled Type 1 plastic is commonly known as PET polyethylene terephthalate and is used mainly in food and beverage containers. PET containers or PET as it is often written in Japan should only be used once as they are difficult to clean thoroughly. Also, they should not be heated above 70 degrees Celsius as this can cause some containers to soften and change shape. Uncontaminated PET is easy to recycle and can be made into new containers. Clothes, or carpets, but if PET is contaminated with polyvinyl chloride (PVC), it can make it unrecyclable. PVC, Type 3, is thought to be one of the least recyclable plastics known. It should only be disposed of by professionals and never set fire to at home or in the garden. Type 3 plastic is found in shower curtains, pipes, and flooring. Type 6, polystyrene PS, or styrofoam as it is often called, is hard to recycle and catches fire easily. However, it is cheap to produce and lightweight. It is used for disposable drinking cups, instant noodle containers, and other food packaging. Type 7 plastics, acrylics, nylons, and polycarbonates are difficult to recycle. Type 7 plastics are often used in the manufacture of vehicle parts such as seats, dashboards, and bumpers. Currently, only about 20% of plastic is recycled, and approximately 55% ends up in a landfill. Therefore, knowledge about different types of plastic could help reduce waste and contribute to an increased awareness of the environment.